Hi guys. Okay, so this is gonna be a really short update. I realize that I haven't updated you guys in a few days, but there's reasons behind that, so I'm gonna get into all of that. Okay, so the last thing that you guys knew and that I had posted was about Vaughn getting the surgery, the trach, and he got the peg tube. Is that how you say it? The peg tube, his stomach, the thing that you feed, right? So surgery went well, and that was the last update that you guys heard from me. Hi Jesse, thank you for being here. Hi Alexis, hi Amparo, hi Mary Chrissy. I'm so glad you're here. I didn't want to ask you to be here, so I'm so glad. Okay, so the day after Vaughn had the surgery, they were already trying to wean him off the ventilator. And that was way too soon. It wasn't even 24 hours since he had surgery, and they're already trying to do that. His left lung partially collapsed because of it. So they call me and it's like, okay, Miss McCray, I just want to let you know, this is what happened to your husband. We're sorry we have to deliver this news, but the best thing that we can do is put in a chest tube to get the stuff out. I think it was the air out. And, you know, of course, I prayed about it, and she quickly let me know that this was a very serious, time-sensitive thing. So, me, of course, it's like, you know, immediately praying, because I'm not familiar with a lung collapsing. They said it's a good thing because it was a partial collapse. His whole lung didn't collapse, but that this was very serious. So I told them, yes, please, you know, whatever you have to do to save his life, like, please do. So it was a bit serious, which is why you haven't heard an update from me, because it was a little bit, you know, like, this is a critical moment. And then it was, you know, there was just a lot of things happening with the whole lung collapse situation and him needing pain medication, and it was just a lot. So everything worked out. Within a couple hours, his left lung started to reinflate, and so that's a really good thing. They were telling me that, one of the nurses was telling me that she hasn't, like, she's never seen that it be this quickly. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me a second, baby. So, yeah, that was, you know, they were saying that normally, like, within 2 hours for the lung to reinflate, like, they haven't seen that. And, of course, I credit it to the way that we eat. Alkaline vegan, baby. Like, y'all need to look into this way of eating. Dr. Sebi. This is how you spell the last name. S-E-B-I. The whole purpose behind eating Dr. Sebi's food is eliminating mucus-producing foods. So the fact that we don't eat foods that produce mucus, and a lot of foods normally do, breads, meats, eggs. I mean, we got chickens and we don't eat their eggs. We got them. They're just so cute. They're adorable. We love our little chickens. Okay. But yeah, so they would, whenever they would do x-rays, they're like, wow, like, his lungs are beautiful. Like, he has clear lungs. So yeah, anyways, no, I'm public right now. See, lately I've been going, I mean, I'm still live all the time for supporters. They've been knowing what's been going on, like, every step of the way. But, like, to go public, like, that's a little bit more intimidating, because there's a lot of people here. You know, there's like 5.6K people right now. So it's a little bit like, you know, it's intimidating to update about something so serious, especially because in my supporters group, they know, like, I need positive vibes only. We're not going to be sitting here moping around sad with this low frequency energy. My husband don't need that. And because I go and my job is to heal that man through prayer, through singing, through my energy. Today when I went, he did not look that great. Like, honestly, I mean, his head was cocked to the side, his leg was like, he just did not look good. Within a few minutes, I'm singing to him. His whole entire face changed around. His blood pressure looked like it was a bit elevated, and as soon as I walk in the room, it lowers, which is to be expected because that man, like, we are connected, we're one. So whenever he knows I'm around, then everything's all good. He's happy. So I'm singing to him, and I grab his hand, his left hand, because I'm standing on the left side of him, and I grab him, and I'm like, baby, and he literally squeezed my hand and moved it towards him, and he moved his head too, and I'm like, oh. Like, I looked back to see if the nurses were able to see what he just did, and of course, you know, she wasn't standing right there, but I was like, oh my gosh, because he's moved his arms, he's moved both of his arms, he's moved his leg, but he's never squeezed my hand. Mr. McCray done squeezed my hand. Whenever I told my girl Chrissy, she was like, it's probably because he was trying to kiss you. Vaughn is in love with my hands. He loves my hands, which is why I really need to get my nails done, because he could be waking up at any day now. Like, I needs to be ready and cute and prepared for him to see me, you know? Like, he's so attracted to me physically, and I want to be, like, all done up and cute, okay? This is why I go to the hospital looking cute every day, because you never know, you know? This might be the day. He's going to remember the way I look. When he opens his eyes, he's going to remember that for the rest of his life. So, you know, I got to look cute. I need to get my nails done. But anyways, whatever. So he grabbed my hand and he pulled it towards him. That's all I needed to know. You know, that's all I needed. Like, baby, I'm going to continue to fight for you. You be there, you know, trying to heal and trying to do what you got to do. But, like, what? So I'm singing to him, and he would constantly do this yawn. I recorded it. Hold on, Benny. I need to see if I can. Hold on. And he moved his hand. He did it twice, because then when I went to the other side of him and I picked up his right arm, I don't remember what I was doing, but he was starting to yawn, and he lifted up his arm again. And I was holding his hand. He lifted up my hand with him. Let me see if I can. Ew, you're gonna hear my voice.
No, it's cute.
I don't think I want to show this because he looks, I mean, it's so cute though. He's so cute. Huh? He's so cute. His yawn, and he yawns, and then he moves his head over, and he's just too adorable. I cannot. He was so active today. Like, after I went into the room, like, he leaves his eyes closed, and then he blinks. When I would sing to him, you are my Vaughn Shine, my only Vaughn Shine. Like, whenever I would say, what's the part? Like, love you or love, or there's some part in there. Every time it got to that part, he would blink his eyes. And I'm like, are you trying to tell me something? So then I stopped the music, and I'm like, baby, don't make me get up in this bed with you. And so then he blinks his eye again, and like, it looked like he knew what I was saying. So I'm going on like, ooh, with your fine self, you know, like, so we had a little, you know, we were flirting a little bit, a lot. Like, it was nice. I'm like, listen, this is the time of the month. We should not be talking like this, okay? We had a whole conversation. Me speaking to him blinking his eyes. Like, it was so good. So when I left the hospital, it was just, oh my gosh, my heart. I'm so in love with him. Like, it was just so, it was so good. Today was, it was good. I'm so in love with that man. I cannot. But he's so cute with his little, oh my gosh, and his yawns. He's constantly yawning. And when he yawns, like, he'll stick out his tongue, and then, like, he'll move his head, and like he squints his eyes all hard. It's just, he looks like he's doing some stink face. It's so, okay, I'll show you this one. This video is, it was very intimate, Kimberly. It was so, like, hold on. I'll show you this one.
You're so cute.
Look at his yawn.
You're so cute. Mommy. You're so cute.
That's too adorable. I cannot. He's so cute. And he kept doing, I literally have like 7 videos of him doing that. It was just, I can't. He's so cute. He's so cute. I don't talk about what the doctors say about his prognosis because that's irrelevant, boo. We don't ask that question around here. It's not what does God say about his prognosis? That man's gonna heal. Okay, so we don't need to know about the doctors. I don't tell nobody. My own mother doesn't even know what the tests show, what the doctors say. That I do not, those words do not come out of my mouth at all. You are not going to hear me repeat. And there's been many doctors and people who want me to let them know what I understand about it because they think that I don't get what they're saying. Like, okay, Miss McCray, can you tell me what it is you understand? And I let them know respectfully, I understand what the tests show. I understand his prognosis. Like, I get it. Well, can you relate? And I never do, because I'm not going to speak that on my husband. They can, but me as his wife, as the love of his life, and him being the love of my life, that absolutely. You're not going to hear me say anything negative about him because that's not what I want for him. I was able to talk to someone today, and she was asking me the same thing, and I wasn't going to tell her. She was like, I just want to make sure that we're, talking apples and apples, not apples and oranges. And I just had to let her know, like, I understand what the doctors are saying, but I don't accept it because my God is greater. We were made to live forever. Like when Jehovah created us, our brains had the ability to regenerate itself. So I refuse to believe that every single part of the body can heal except the brain. Miss me with that. I refuse to accept it. And sure enough, he wasn't supposed to have his reflexes, and he wasn't, like all his reflexes weren't working. Well, the man was just injured. Like, of course, I don't expect, like if I were to break my foot, which I have in the past, if I broke my foot, you take an x-ray 3 days later, it's not going to look good. And if I don't walk, then that would make sense. So if he cannot wake up right now, or if he cannot use his reflexes, well, that would make sense because he was just injured. So I'm not expecting him to be able to walk about the hospital. I got time. He got time. God got time. We're all in good timing. Just like a pregnant woman, she needs to do that full 10 months, not 9. She needs to do the full 10 months. You try to take that baby out at 7 months, then there's going to be consequences and repercussions. Maybe the lungs aren't going to be fully developed. So in the meantime, I'm going to let the man sleep. I'm going to let him rest. I look at it as him being able to finally sleep. The man works so hard. Like, we work hard. We're a hardworking couple over here. So let him just let him do his thing. Yawning is a reflex. There you go. And he would gag too. He would gag, and he blinks his eyes, and he moved his arms. It's just like, so right now he still has because I gotta go, I'm running a little bit late. This is longer than what I should have been like, but anyways, he still has, but it's from what the nurse said, it's not like a chest tube, it's a pigtail is what she said. So it's not what most people would have. Like him, because he had a partial lung collapse, it was a pigtail. I didn't realize that. So yeah, anyways, but it's still in there. So because it's still in there, I asked respectfully if they could not try to wean him off the ventilator, because he has a trach, so they're asking about the trach tube, or whatever. Anyways, or no, not trach mask. Like, that's what you do to get someone to wean off. But I respectfully asked, like, while he has a chest tube in, like, can we not try to make this man try to overwork? Because I fear that that's why his lung collapsed. It wasn't even 24 hours after surgery, and we're already trying to get him to wean off. Like, let the man rest. And sure enough, we are all on the same page. Like, it's all good vibes and energy with the doctors. They understand where I'm coming from. I understand where they're coming from. And he's progressing, like, every single time that I go in there. And even from, like, yesterday and the day before, like, it was a little bit, you know, he was healing. But last night, oh my gosh, before I left the hospital last night, it was really, really sad. Because normally I don't talk about anything negative in front of him at all whatsoever. But there was an issue that I had to talk to the nurse about. And I was like, listen, these are the reasons why I am making certain decisions. And I talked to her about it. As soon as she left the room, I looked at him and he had a tear coming down out of his eye. And I recorded that too. It's like, this is sad. This is why I am his advocate, and I speak for what I know that he would want. Not me. I don't make decisions off of what I want, but him. We've been married for the last 7 years, so I know better than anyone what he would want and not want. And whenever I left, the fact that he had to hear such negativity, like, this was him with his tear. You know, like, look at his little tear. So sad. So sad. And I hadn't seen him cry in like 4 days. But him hearing just the negativity, it's like he know. This is why when a doctor wants to come and talk to me, we do not speak in that room, because he is not going to hear what they have to say. Because if they have to tell me what the tests show, they have to tell me what they know, but they're not going to tell me in front of him. Absolutely not. And they're respectful about it. So it's not like I'm here demanding stuff. It's just, you know, y'all know where I stand. He's not going to hear anything negative about anything.
When you first walk in the hospital.
Wait, hold on. No, not yet. Okay, bunny. I'm almost done. Okay, so anyways, I just wanted to give y'all an update. It's hard because, you know, now that I've went public with everything, like, we've always shared our life with social media. You know, like, this page ain't new. We've always been open for the last 5 years. You can go back to prior videos. You will see videos of my baby daddy cooking with me, doing makeup with me, doing voiceovers, hanging out, especially with supporters. Like, you will see so many cooking lives back there. Like, there's just so, Raza, not yet, please. Like, we've always been open with our life. So this ain't nothing new. But it's still a very sensitive thing, because this is what we're living through. Like, this is real life. This is not, you know, make-believe or set up or whatever. Like, he's really in the hospital, you know? Like, my children really haven't seen their dad for, like, over a month. Like, and that's not something that I want them to even come to the hospital right now to visit him. Not in this state. Like, he's gonna wake up. He's gonna heal as of right now, because a lot of people are not mentally strong. And I mean, I'm just keeping it real. A lot of people have negative mindsets, and a lot of people are just, they're low frequency vibrational people, and that's just the way it is. Me, though, yeah, no. I'm a very strong, mentally strong woman. I also rely on Jehovah, and I know how he created us, and I know how powerful God's Holy Spirit is. So, you know, it's a bit different. So, as of right now, only positive, high-frequency vibes for my amazing, precious husband. Whenever you see videos and I post stuff, like, I don't even want you to feel sad or bad. I want you to be like, wow, he is getting better every single day. Like, this is a good thing. He's healing. He's changing. Like, he's doing stuff that he didn't do before, stuff that they said he would never do. You know, all this yawning, to me, that's a sign he's about to wake up, you know? Like, it's, anyways, so today we got to flirt a lot, you know, and we got to flirt a lot. It was cute. He kept yawning for me. He kept blinking for me, especially when I would sing to him. I sing to him every single day, and I'm loud as hell. And when the nurses come in, I don't stop singing. They can hear me too, because they can see just what I see. I see a man who is healing. I see a man who's making progress. Anybody who comes up into that room, I show them pictures of what our family looks like. I've already shown it before on a live, but I'm going to show it to you again, because I had to show more people. You know, I talked to someone new today that, you know, hasn't talked to me before, and I wanted to tell her this is the same picture I show everybody, because whenever you think of my husband, I don't want you to think of him in this hospital bed the way he is right here. This is how I want you to think of him, right here, with our happy family.
I like,
No, you don't. Don't you dare say that.
I do.
Don't you dare say that. No, you don't. Careful, you're shaking the table, Bunny. You know, just so cute. Anyways, I just want to update you guys. Have a good night. Just feel all the happy, positive energy between me and my baby daddy. Go to past pictures and videos that we've done and be excited. You know, part of manifesting is creating the emotions of what you want to happen, you know. So what we're going to do is be excited because he's gonna wake up. How are you going to feel when he wakes up? However you're going to feel, I want you to feel that prematurely, because then it's going to match up. You are going to attract that to make that really happen. It would be good for you to look up videos on manifesting on YouTube, so that you could, and this is important for you in your daily life, you know. I highly recommend this because it's what I want you to do for my husband, but you guys need to live a good life too. Okay, so anyways, I love y'all. Nothing but good positive energy on this side. We riding on a high frequency over here. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.